just 2 days back, viewers, a nano satellite was launched by ISRO, and this was the biggest tribute to former President Dr. Kalam. And those behind, remember, these lightest satellite in history are the ones who have once again made the history. We're talking about very, very super talented, young, ignited, brightest students of the country. Rifath Sharook, he's all of an 18 from Tamil Nadu, and he's also joined by Vijay Lakshmi and Yagna Sai. And why is this special? Deepti's going to tell.
Oh yes, and you know, just about yesterday, Sakal, when I was watching this entire story playing out, I was wondering who really are these kids. You know, we must meet them. And I'm so happy to introduce this fantastic bunch of kids. And yes, they've just walked past our cameras here because, you know, we welcome all of them here. The budget is just about 12 lakhs. They've actually created, I think, a huge source of inspiration for every Indian child who dreams of the stars. We've all had dreams. We've not been able to do it, but you've done it fantastic. Welcome. We are all proud to have you all here. And I think before we actually take this conversation ahead, this is everything that has gone behind, you know, their very serious faces right now. But we'll just try to warm up this entire conversation for you. A quick primer of how the entire journey so far has been like.
January 24th, 11:37 p.m. ISRO's workhorse, the PSLV, took off from the Satish Dhawan Space Center at Sriharikota. Taking a ride to space was KalamSat 2.0, a student payload weighing a mere 1200 grams but worth way much more. A tribute to former President APJ Abdul Kalam, KalamSat was a result of 6 years of hard work.
PSLV C-44 precisely injected microsat or in the designated orbit and placed KalamSat V2 in orbit.
KalamSat aims to augment communication in disaster zones and is made by college students. Developed by a team of 11, which includes 7 students, KalamSat is the world's lightest satellite.
So this is the first ever time ISRO has taken this opportunity to provide a space for student community, and we are the first ever team Space Kids India to do it.
Now we are like PSL with proper guidance, but that time we were like unguided missiles. So that moment we both met.
Republic is proud of these young, ignited minds.
Wow, and all of them make it sound and look so very simple. I don't understand how, but at least they are smiling now. And we are so, so happy and proud again to present the entire team here, the team that has created this satellite. You guys have genuinely done this? Yes. How?
Yeah. So basically, regards to the satellite, the journey started from Space Kids India. So this is an organization which gives an opportunity to lots of students, giving the platform to them. Like it started with space camps generally to NASA space camps and then to Russian space centers. So like that, almost 2,000 students have transformed from this organization. And we are the core team, like wherein I have associated with this organization with a part of this space camp program. And Rifath here with one of the competition organized by this. And later, Vijay here with one of the internship programs by that. And like we are the core team who have like actually made the satellite. So satellite story begins from 2015, wherein we started with high altitude balloon. So that was our first mission to touch the near space.
But it started with an idea, Rifath? Like, how did this...
Yeah, actually it's all started like in 2010, ma'am went for Srimati ma'am. She's our CEO and as well as
and he's the youngest. I think viewers must know this also. He's the youngest. He's 19-year-old. Yeah. He's created that satellite and it has made a history. It has made a history. I think that is fantastic.
Yeah, tell us.
Thank you. So she's a non-biological mom as well for all of us. I am the youngest and they are all my big brothers. So she went for a camp there and she thought like a lot of kids are getting opportunity there. They are touching the rockets. They're getting hands-on activity. So ma'am thought, why don't we create such a platform in India? Because every time when we get to we need to learn about aerospace or something, we need to go there and learn. So ma'am wanted to create that opportunity here because a lot of children can afford here when we created. So that is how it all started. And
12 lakhs, I think 12 lakhs is all that has taken. The reason why I think it's important to have those graphics also on our screens if possible. How much does the satellite weigh? How much does it cost? And how much time did it take for you to do it? Because, you know, today people might say, ki, haan, theek hai, I want to make a satellite. But it's not simple, guys. So please decode, kya hua hai? How did you guys do it?
We made this satellite in just 6 days.
Wow.
Just 6 days.
It's impossible.
I don't believe this. I don't believe
6
this.
days,
Now, how did
12
that
lakh
happen?
budget.
Like you mentioned, it's actually not easy. But this is just to, after getting an opportunity, we didn't want to miss out the next PSLV C44 launch, and that's how the 6 days we are mentioning. But before that, there is a lot of hard work which we have put in for 6 years, right from 2012. 2015, later on when we started our first missions. Like since then, our research has been going on step by step from near space, high altitude balloons, and then to suborbital launches. And then this is our first orbital launch, like because of that
What's next
experience.
for you now? What are you planning? Anything?
So actually from last year itself, we have been planning on landing a moon rover.
Okay. And this is too technical. Could you just explain?
It's a mission to the moon.
Okay.
Having our own rover.
Seriously?
Yes.
After putting that satellite sucker, now they want to go to the moon.
Yes.
Look at these kids. I think,
Okay.
what are we guys doing here in the studio?
So,
I mean, tell us what we can do. And, you know, people actually would want to know this. If there are kids who want to be a part of this fantastic journey, the way you guys are going, they're wearing these yellow t-shirts, with a purpose. That is a space in their organization. Tell us a little bit more about this.
Yes.
How can an ordinary kid today who's looking at this, listening to you, be a part of you?
Yes, definitely. Like I mentioned, this all started with an opportunity, and this organization stands for that, to give opportunity and a platform for the students out there, like throughout India. So basically, if students want to get into the Space Kids India organization, generally we have competitions for 8th to 12th standard students called Young Scientist India program. It's been on from 2012. So students can register to this, so they can get their new ideas and innovations to this competition, and once they are evaluated, we can help out with whatever way possible, even if it's like just an idea. When they get there, we'll make it an product.
So mission nano satellite is accomplished. Now moon rover is next, and you guys are already working on it. We never know by like what's the deadline or the timeline.
By the next Republic Day, the next Republic Day when we do the third edition, I'm proud to be Indian. Will you guys then actually tell us, okay, we're ready to go to the moon?
So like even the orbital launch itself was like actually not expected to be so soon, but as soon as we got the opportunity, we didn't want to miss out, and we made it possible. Like you're saying, hopefully we may get to the moon by next Republic Day, and like we are already working on it, so we'll make it happen.
Moon rover? I'm too intrigued to know about it. Yeah.
Actually, we are planning to do a most lightest moon rover ever. It's less than 1 kg.
Okay.
So and we're planning to do a lander. So we'll be successfully landing on moon in the next Republic Day before.
We will be successfully landing on Move on the next Republic Day, and that's coming right from these whiz kids. And what's the timeline that we're looking at, Rifath? Tell us more. Tell us more.
Yeah, so it was started by Google Lunar X Prize. It's a competition. So it announced like 10 years back. So in that time, we were kids watching like, can we even participate in that?
Okay.
But we didn't expect like after 10 years, we will be one of the top 5 teams. We are in the top 5 list. So we are planning to land moon rover on the moon. The competition is to land a rover on the moon surface, move it for 500 meters, get a video and transmit it back to Earth. So and at the same time, we are also planning for our second orbital launch the same year, this year. We are planning for our second launch, which is Vikram Sat, because Vikram Sarabhai, who is the father of space exploration in India, and it is his 100th birthday. So to honor him, we are planning for a satellite on his name, Vikram Sat, and it will be useful for our Gaganyaan missions.
Oh, yes.
We are planning to send humans to moon from space from India. So we are planning to conduct some biological experiments in that satellite, and we are expecting that to happen.
Biological experiments.
Yeah. Yeah.
And because, we are talking on the occasion of the Republic Day, this is India at 70. Before I let you brilliant minds go back, I think to your laboratories to create something that we can again talk about the next Republic Day. 10 seconds to all of you. What does the idea of India, what does the idea of us together and you sitting here today, millions of viewers watching you, really mean?
Definitely, like until getting to this platform and stage, I never believed that like I'll be in a place able to do this. But once with the small idea and the determination and the persistence, you can do anything. So I would say that dream on India, whatever it is, be persistent, and the determination should be there. And then you'll obviously get a platform. When our Dr. Srimati Kesan ma'am, our mom, non-biological mom, she always says that if you think of something and like if you really determined to happen that, the will conspire and make it happen for you. So that's all we believe, and we have done an orbital launch day before yesterday, within like few days after our dream coming true.
What about you?
It's actually never dreamed like sitting over here and talking with you. So
It's an honor for us, actually. Yes. Go ahead.
So just be more passionate about what you're going to do. Be clear. Be more passionate and make a clear goal about what you want to do and what you want to succeed in your life. Just make it straight and go work towards it.
Rifath? You won't believe if I say a small gulab jamun is the inspiration for all this thing, a satellite. That is another big story. So what I'm trying to say is vision matters, the way you see the world. So I'm just telling all the people.
No, what's this gulab jamun story?
Yeah,
you will have to share this.
Yeah. It's a small story. I will share it. So, the last year we launched the KalamSat 1. This year, this is KalamSat 2. Last year we launched KalamSat 1, which looks as small as a gulab jamun. So that idea came when we were having gulab jamun on the table, and myself and my friend was telling to ma'am, why don't we create a satellite like this small gulab jamun? So you could have grabbed the gulab jamun and just ate it. But when you look at something with the vision, you will get the new idea. So what I am trying to say is inspiration is everywhere, and it is all about the way you look at the world. So vision matters.
But I'm sure there are many like you who would be wanting to get aligned with this Space Kids mission. Whatever you have achieved, and now you're actually aiming moon.
Yeah.
What's your message to them? You can look into the cameras and speak your heart out.
We definitely need a lot of students to get into this organization, and like us, there will be a lot of students. Like I told, until getting to this place, I didn't know like I can do this. Like that, there will be a lot of students in India right now who will be watching this as well. So this, I would like to mention that Space Kids India is a platform for all the young generation. For all the students, right from kids, we have already associated with few of the kids from 4 years to 12 years, and like we are the youngest team now.
In fact, we have Lieutenant Colonel Tyagarajan, who's been wanting to talk to you, especially guys, joining us from Mumbai. So please go ahead, Lieutenant Colonel, and thank you so much for calling us on this very special day. Happy Republic Day to you, and you can talk to the Whiz Kids here in our Republic TV studio.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Happy Republic Day. I am Colonel Tyagarajan, veteran officer. I did more than 220 innovation projects in Indian Army. Really, I'm proud of you all, guys, and really, I see the determination, your dedication, and that fire in you all. My wishes, and you must do well in your life for the development of the nation. And you all are, give inspiration to the younger generation. All the best.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much.
So Mission Moon, go ahead, please. Yeah. So we were talking about those youngsters who are watching this, who got immense interest in this stream of science, physics. What is your message to them?
Actually, we are open across all departments. We need students across India. So,
what do you guys eat? What do you guys eat? I want to know, because how do you create a satellite at this young age? I mean, what should one do?
Actually, you should not eat. Once the mission starts, you should not eat. Otherwise, you'll get sleepy. So, it's all about like the dream that matters. Like once you enter the dream and you feel your dream is going to be realized in 7 days, you won't get hungry or you won't get sleep.
Is this something which has been even attempted elsewhere in the world? I'm sure not.
Definitely not.
You're global Whiz Kids. Yeah?
Have you met the Prime Minister? Because it's important, I think, and our viewers should also know this, that the Prime Minister has celebrated your achievement, and he said, and I quote him, "Heartiest congratulations to our space scientists for yet another successful launch of the PSLV." The Prime Minister says this launch has put in orbit KalamSat built by India's talented students. So how does this now make you feel? I don't know what will really make you feel so special, so big, but...
This is actually wonderful, right? Like the Prime Minister of the nation is wishing us and congratulating. It really feels amazing, and like we are really proud of it. Like launching a satellite, that too from our ISRO, is well amazing than that, and that too, like congratulations from the Prime Minister is like really wonderful.
How many hours of study do you put in on a daily basis? I mean, I think for you it's only books and books and books.
Actually, it's not like we aren't that good at studies, to be honest. Yeah, because most of us, he's the only guy who is, you know, the bookworm, because he scored like he's some rank holder. But rest of the people, yeah, I don't know. Rest of us are, you know, scores just 60 to 70%. But the study is like, it's not just book. You study on the research paper, you study the articles, you do the practical experiments. So in a day, we will work for mostly like 18 hours, 18 to 19 hours.
When you say work, you mean study?
It's about
Study and research.
Study and research, yeah?
It's about the practical thing, what we work.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much for joining us today. It was our immense honor to have you in our Republic TV studio. And remember, as we sign off, viewers, they've already, in fact, a nano satellite of just 12 lakh budget to their credit. And in our live broadcast, Deepthi, they talked about their next mission that happens to be Moon Rover. Is wishing you all the very best from the core of our heart, from the entire Republic TV family.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.